Okay, look at the time. Shalom. Uh, my thought about this one is consider the source. You know, we've had people say, do you really know what Yah is? Yah is this, Yah is that, Yah is really a demon, Yah is, Abba forgive me, I'm just using what's going around. Yah is a, what's the term? Let me see, what is the term they say, Yah? Yah is a bad word of derision or disgust, you know, and other things like that. Do you really know what it is? But consider the source. Okay, this one right here is dictionary.com, thesaurus.com. The word Yah spelled small, lowercase y, lowercase a, lowercase h, Yah, yeah. Interjection. Remember we talked about interjections. Interjections are basically men's opinions and emotions of how they think, what they think about a subject or what they think about a word. You know, everything in the dictionary ain't good. Just like everything they call food ain't good to eat. And then people run with these words, and then they put that bad word, just like we're Ibri, Yashraelite, Yahuda. But then they get us and they spread the word and say that we're niggers, Negroes, African Americans, whatever term under the sun they call us, and then we put our stamp on it by approving it. And then sometimes you approve it by just not saying that's not true. You ride with it. So they assume it. And then once it's assumed, it's facts because you keep on saying you that. So here the interjection, according to them, is this is their opinions, their emotions, their thoughts. Whoever wrote this. An exclamation or impatience or derision. British dictionary definitions for Yah. British dictionary definition for Yah. Sensitive substitute, an informal word for yes, often used to indicate derision or contempt. Interjection, an exclamation of derision or disgust. Yah, noun, British informal and affected upper class person. Word origins for Yah. C20, from Yah, the spokesman of yes, supposedly used by upper class British people. Word origin in history for Yah. That's according to the British. Then the same dictionary, dictionary.com, thesaurus.com, Allah, AL-UH, AH-LUH, the supreme being, God. Origin of Allah. Let's see. Word origin for Allah from Arabic, from all AL, the plus ILAH, God. Compare Hebrew Elo, ELOAH. Allah, 1702, Arabic name for supreme being, from Arabic Alua, contraction of AL, the dash ILAUHU, from AL, the plus ILAH, God, related to Hebrew Elohim, ELOHIM. Allah in culture. Allah, the name for God, the supreme being. In Arabic language, the common name for God in Islam. The same source. Yahuwah, the name of God, translated by scholars from the Tetragrammaton and commonly rendered Jehovah. Also Yahu, Yaheva, Yaheva, Yahav, Yaheva, Yahweh, Yahiv, Yahav, Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh. That's their translations. British Dictionary definitions for Yahweh, 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 Yahweh. Noun. Old Testament vocalization of the Tetragrammaton used especially by Christian theologians. Word origins for Yahweh. From Hebrew, from Yahweh, with conjectural vowels perhaps related to Hawa, to be. See also Jehovah. See, Hawa, Jehovah, all those things come from them. Word origin and history for Yahweh. Yahweh, 1869. Hypothetical reconstruction of the Tetragrammaton, YH, capital YHWH, see Jehovah. Based on an assumption that the Tetragrammaton is perfective of Hebrew verb Hawa, earlier from the of Haya, was in the sense of one who is the existing. Oxford Bible Dictionary online. Jehovah. The divine name for the Hebrews was all capital YHWH, but so sacred a word was not pronounced by Jews, and they substituted Adonai, Lord. They see Adonai is something they substituted for Lord. But when vowels, and then Adonai basically means Jehovah, they put all that in there. But when vowels were added to the Hebrew script by the Galatinus in 1520 CE, the vowel points inserted in all capital YHWH were those of Adonai, producing the form Jehovah as in AV and frequently in English usage. See, they did that. Same source is the different source that we just talked about, but going back to the dictionary.com, sources.com, Jehovah, J-I-H-O-H-VUH. Now, a name of God in the Old Testament rendering the infallible name all caps J-H-V-H in the Hebrew scriptures. In modern Christian use, God. Okay, for the sake of time, let me see. Let me move on. The reason I don't believe his name, the proper is, we just said the proper form is not Jehovah, not Yahweh, not none of those terms. But then let's go to the ancient Hebrew alphabet, Vav. Those are all of the forms of Vav from ancient to modern. Ancient name, Wa. Pictograph, peg, meaning add, secure, hook, sound, Wa, ah, u. Wa, ah, Wa, ah, u. History and reconstruction. The original pictograph used in the early Semitic script is a Vav with the Y. That's the earliest with the Y. A picture of a tent peg. The tent pegs were made of wood and may have been Y-shaped to prevent the rope from slipping off. The modern Hebrew name for this letter is Vav. See, the modern is Vav. See, like Jehovah with the modern J, the modern Vav, Jehovah. A word meaning peg or hook. This letter is used as a consonant with a V sound, as a vowel with a ah and a u sound. The consonantal and vowel pronunciation of each of the consonants, vowel letters of the ancient Hebrew language, which include the aleph, the hey, the vav, and the yud, were closely related. For instance, the letter hey is H and and the pronunciation of the letter Yud is Y and IY. Following this pattern, it is probable that the original pronunciation of the letter Y was W, as the vowel sounds associated with the letters are like ow, and UW, ooh, ooh, yahoo, I put that in there because I'm practicing the and the ooh. In addition, the modern Arabic language, this letter is pronounced with a W. Therefore, the original name of this letter would have been Wa instead of Vav, as it is in modern Hebrew. Ancient Hebrew is Wa. Modern Hebrew is Vav. As the pictograph indicates, this letter represents the time. Peg or hook, which is used for securing something, meaning the letter is to add or secure. This letter is frequently used as a prefix to words to mean and, in the sense of adding things together. The early Semitic Y evolved into the Middle Hebrew here, the Vav right here, this sign. The letter then became modern. In the late Semitic script and evolved into the modern Hebrew. The Middle Semitic letter was adopted by the Greeks and the Romans to be the letter F, but was dropped from the Greek alphabet and does not exist in the modern Greek alphabet. The late Semitic form of the letter became the number 9. Okay, that's why we see that name pronunciations like Jehovah, Yahweh, Adonai, Lord, all those things were done by modern people. So that's why I still say, just like the sound is W, wa, ooh, ooh, wa, ooh. That's the ancient. And then the letter Y is really Wa, so it probably would really be Aua. His name would probably be Aua. Aua, wa, 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 Abawa, Aua, wa. So, Shalom, consider the source. Part 1.